All right, Dedric and Indira, welcome, and thanks for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you. We definitely saw our pleasure. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I've been looking forward to this conversation. So, why don't we start for you guys just introducing yourselves and where you work, and then we can go from there.
Well, my name's Dedric Lewis, and it's my wife, Indira Lewis. We're actually in Southern California area, so we pretty much work the close to. We're kind of right in between LA and San Diego, so we actually split that in half. So, like as far as time wise driving, to include traffic. So yeah, we've been doing real estate collectively for probably about 8 years now.
Mhm.
So yeah, and been loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it.
Amazing. So, walk us through. Obviously, anyone listening is kind of probably at that point where they're curious about working with us. So, talk us through the experience with Agent Launch, like a little bit about where you guys were before you joined, and kind of the experience up until now.
Well, we started initially because, like I say, we've been doing it for quite some time. So we started off with a lot of success. We were a part of a bigger team,
Mhm.
and from that point, we were somewhere around literally 8 deals a month, and we were really doing well. We decided to go off on our own, having that type of production, and so we kind of took our feet off the gas a little bit. And I have a really good friend of mine. His name's Adam. He's been with you guys for I don't know, maybe at this time about 5 months before he really started really making some progress. And I've literally had a front row seat to watching this guy like go from where he was at in his business to where he started to where he's at right now. And it's been amazing. And so I say, hey, let me
Mhm.
give this agent lunch thing a shot. And because we were actually in the process of trying to redo our back end systems as well, we were just in that point in time where we were looking to get everything kickstarted again with our business. And as far as converting deals and paying for ads, and we tore everything down and rebuild everything again. And
Mhm.
Agent Launch definitely helped us to do that.
Amazing. So walk us through some of the tangibles. Like I know we've been doing some lead generation and some other things for you guys, but talk us through the process so far.
At the time as well, Agent Launch was doing a program, the Omni lead follow up with the new lead
Mhm.
generation. So we weren't really big on videos.
Hmm.
No,
My
that's good.
wife especially. So and she can probably speak to that. But I would say that she's gotten a whole lot better with the
Yes.
videos because she was doing them so much. I mean, if you look at her doing them now, it was night and day from when she first started. So she's excellent. I think she's better than me at it at this point. But what we've really incorporated that aspect in our lead kind of flow. One of the other big changes we made was follow up boss. That
Hmm.
was not our choice of CRMs, but
Mhm.
it was kind of a package deal that came with Agent Launch, and I was willing to try it. I mean, me and my wife both were willing to try it. So we had a huge learning curve to kind of start to figure all of that out and work those systems into place as well. So, which it came easy, and I'm glad we did. I'm super glad we did because it's making a difference, and I think the follow up boss is actually a little bit more user friendly than our previous two CRMs that we had,
Hmm.
so that we've had experience with. So it definitely fit. It fit the mold of what everything that Agent Launch is doing as well, and we had our weekly in the beginning we had our own weekly meetings as a team, me and my wife, but then we were checking in with Kevin, who was our guide, so to speak,
Hmm.
with Agent Launch. And Kevin was super responsive. The big thing with him was he listened to us. He listened to the
Mhm.
needs that we had, and he was trying to help us to cater everything based off of where we were at,
Hmm.
and the stage that we were at. So we were super grateful for that, and that actually was a wonderful experience. Wonderful experience.
Yeah, Kevin's awesome. So talk us through the experience with the leads specifically. Like, how many months have we been in now?
We've been in 6 months.
6 months.
No, I
Six
So,
think
months.
it's more like 5, isn't it?
Yeah, somewhere around there,
Because it
somewhere around
was
there.
at the end of January, so.
and it's
Yep,
okay,
yep,
yeah. So yeah, probably 5 months.
yep.
So walk us through like the lead flow you guys are getting and the conversations you're having with those leads.
Well, the leads in the beginning, they were a little tough, but I think that was to be expected because they were kind of dialing us in to what fit us for our area. So, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the leads now they are every, and I can speak for my wife as well. So every other maybe phone call that we make, that we get someone to actually pick up the phone,
Hmm.
and
Wow.
it's yeah, it's and these are. I haven't. We haven't seen a lot of wrong numbers or bad numbers. I mean, I guess that's a testament to the actual person putting in the information. But
Yeah.
but the leads have been good. They have been good. And again, I think that's a testament to like Kevin and the systems that you guys got on the back end that are actually working for kind of optimizing that and making that and dialing that in. So, but the conversations with these leads have been amazing as well because one of the things that we do is we started off in the beginning, we followed the scripts, but
Mm-hmm.
again, not in a robotic type of way. Just follow the scripts as more as a guide, as a like we're not reading like yes and what house are you looking for next and things like that, but just kind of using it as bullet points to kind of talk on it and have those conversations because I think what kind of gets lost in a lot of this is that that's all we're doing. We're just having conversations.
Hmm.
We're just talking, and and we happen to provide a service to help people buy and sell homes. But I think that the system that we've had for lead follow ups with agent launch, specifically the Omni program,
Mm-hmm.
it gave us a good guide, and we still kind of use that to this day. And whereas it's tagging them with the emails and communicating how people want to talk. Some people just talk to us through text, and that's okay. Some
Mm-hmm.
people talk to us through just by email, and that's okay. I've had a few of those, like, "Hey, Dedric, I don't never answer my phone from people that's not in my list." I say, "Yeah, I get it. I totally get it." So, I'm not mad at that. So we only communicate by email. I've never heard this guy's voice. I've been talking to people for 3 months, never heard their voice. So, but it's all in that guide of how we are going to continue to structure this and to have it a way that systematically that we approach these leads. So, and I think Agent Launch helped us provide that platform, and that was huge.
Amazing. So that's all awesome to hear, guys. And you're really following the process too, which is a testament to probably the success you're having. So have you guys got any deals done? I know you said you're having a lot of conversations. Talk us through like the tangible, like when I say deals, I always like to say there's things that are closed and there's active clients, right? Walk us through
Hmm.
a bit about that.
Well, go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
was just going to start very simple. In the very beginning, I think it was, we were on our anniversary getaway trip, got the very first lead. We were in the car driving. I actually took forever, but I did a video, sent it to her, but she did not respond back until like 3 weeks later. And that flourished into a almost a $1.47 million sale. So it's a buy and sale, and we're actually getting ready to get her house on the market. So it was from the very beginning, and I think it's just this, this for me, we have 4 kids, we're really busy, but like Dedric says, staying focused, being willing to be out of your comfort zone and just doing the process. I mean, that for me, that was an eye opener from the very beginning. I think it was, again, that week that we started. So,
That was your first
but
lead?
that was the
It
first
was
lead.
it was
Yes,
the first lead. It was the first
yes.
lead.
That's
Mind
hilarious.
you, that was like
I
five
love
months,
it.
in between.
Yeah.
But it's taken, she's got some personal things going. So we're helping her through that. But her house will be coming up for sale
Amazing.
soon. So, yes.
Cool. So what about active clients at the moment? Like people you're kind of really closely working with?
Um,
Like,
right now, and I actually wrote down some things there, so I kind of don't forget. Right now, we have a total of 5 active clients.
Mm-hmm.
like on the buy side. And we've got a total up to include the one that Indira just mentioned just there, three as far as listings. So, and this is, I didn't expect that type of to take off that quickly, and no pun intended here. I didn't expect it to launch that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was it was amazing how some of these leads, this, and again, and it's all, I think it's a testament to the
Mm-hmm.
consistency of, once we call and we say we're going to follow up, use those reminders, those tasks that you're doing on that
Mhm.
follow up balls, those smart lists, those things are gold. I think that stuff's money. And,
Mhm.
because it keeps you organized and keeps you organized in a way where you're not, dropping a ball on, something that you said you were going to do. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so right now, yeah, and we're currently in escrow on one of the buyers right now, and he actually happens to be a professional basketball player.
Cool.
So there is and he came in through the system, and right now we're working with him closely, him and his family, and we are
Mhm.
invited to the housewarming party. So it's
That's awesome.
amazing. It's an amazing thing. So
Well, I just talked to a former NFL player who might be joining Agent Launch. So we'll have
Oh,
nice,
some
nice.
athletes around.
Yes.
nice. That's wonderful.
um, so, last question. I mean, what would you say? Like, what we deal with in our industry is there's a lot of mistrust with agencies. There's a lot of bad ones out there, to be frank. What would you say to someone who's more or less on the fence about maybe pulling the trigger with us, just got off a call with me, but can't really decide?
Well, what I would say is, I would start off and say to actually, because there was a few opportunities there to kind of just join like a group. Like I remember the first time I downloaded the app, and I went on to a few calls, and I noticed the collaboration. To me, it felt genuine. There was a sense of, like everyone was trying to help each other there, and even to
Mhm.
the point that it kind of branched off, because there's a few other agents that kind of do their own calls that are all over the country that are
Mm-hmm.
kind of helping each other out. So I would say to someone that's on the fence is to uh, give it a try and and you have to think to play the long game, because I think we are so used to getting stuff right now. We're so used to, the, the
Immediate gratification.
immediate,
Totally.
the drive through, and give it to me right away. I can call someone right now and have them deliver my groceries to my front door, and but I think if we change that mindset to play the long game, this is a perfect platform, I believe, to do that, and to help someone to continue to stack those wins, and you'll see growth over time. That's so that I would definitely recommend this program to any of my counterparts in this industry.
Mhm.
I love it. Well, Dedric and Dear, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your experience. It means, honestly, it means the world to me. It really does. So thank you so much. I
You're
look
very
forward
welcome.
to the
Absolutely.
continued collaboration, and hopefully we can bring those 8 active clients to a lot
Yes.
more over the coming years. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
You're very welcome, Eric. It's our pleasure. We
Thank
thank
you.
you as well. Thank you for having us.
Thank
All
you.
right. God bless.